I have finally got something to rant about. I have been waiting for something of this magnitude to rant about. So I'm going to talk about earthquakes, specifically the one we just had that had the epicenter in Virginia, and what was felt. I've been hearing things like Canada and all sorts of crazy places. I live in Washington, D.C., in that sort of area. So when I felt something shaking, I heard it first, the kind of weird sound of my floor creaking, I guess. And then I thought, oh, it must be my cats scampering across the floor being weird like they normally are. And then it started to move. Like, my house started to move. It was moving, it was shaking, and I was thinking, oh my god, what is this? And it was an earthquake, which is cool. The epicenter was in Virginia. It was a 5.9 earthquake. Wow, that's pretty cool for Maryland. Ohio, someone up there said they felt it, and I have family up in New York, they said they felt it, and there's people saying they felt it all the way down in Atlanta, and I guess it was, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool for an earthquake. Now that being said, the news is freaking ridiculous. Okay, so great for news people. They have something cool to report about. We're going to be reporting about this all day. Do you have to? What's there to report? Here is my impression of the news. Thanks, Catherine, in the studio. So we're out here on the street talking to people who felt the earthquake. What did you think of the earthquake? Well, it was an earthquake, which was really weird for, Maryland. And first it was like a small shaking, and I thought, I think it might be my washing machine. Maybe that's what it is. And then I started to build, and it built, and it built, and it was an earthquake. Thanks very much. So how about you? What did you feel in the earthquake? It was starting to shake, and then it built, and it kept going, and it was an earthquake. Back to you in the studio, Kathy. Thanks, Bill. We're going to continue to report about this all day. In Maryland, there have been no signs of any property damage whatsoever. Neither have there been in Virginia. There's no damage except for some minor broken pipelines. Now let's go to Bill, who's talking to the policemen who were at the car show on the mall when it all happened. Bill?
Well, we were here just trying to get everybody together and having positioned vehicles just right out here on the lawn, and then the ground started shaking, the car started wobbling, so just like you, we thought somebody was in the car. And next thing you know, everybody started running out of all the buildings and the traffic, obviously pedestrians were all over the intersection, so trying to control that and get under wraps was pretty difficult.
Sergeant Holly, long-time DC officer now.
Scary at first, but we had to help the citizens and the tourists that are here visiting DC, let them know what was going on, let them know that everything was under control. That there was a minor earthquake east of DC.
I don't know if you were watching the right part of that video, but the funniest part of it was the kids in the background. They're so funny. Here, I'll play back my few favorite moments for you.
Well, we were here just...
Those kids just think they're so damn funny. So that was the only amusing part of the news the entire day. Because what do you report on in an earthquake that doesn't do anything? I'm sorry, but I find that to be a little bit of a hyperbole! See, hyperbole? It's a hyperbole. Guys, come on! It's an earthquake. Cool. We had one a while back. They didn't report on it all day. There's no property damage, no physical injuries. People are being sent home from work due to the traffic where they know where to go so they don't get stuck in traffic because of the freaking earthquake that didn't do anything. Earthquakes are awesome, don't get me wrong. But, okay, if any of our viewers are in California, you're laughing at us right now, right? Because if anyone is in California who has felt something more than a 5.9 earthquake, like, there's gotta be a lot of you out there going, man, what the hell are they freaking out about? Because there's nothing to freak out about. Nothing happened. And now, this local news station is saying that they're going to be reporting on it all day? What are you reporting on? My dad took a picture of the damage that was caused in our house. Here it is. That's it. That's all the damage that there is. Earthquakes! Ah! Not really. I mean, yeah, it's unusual for Maryland to have an earthquake. Sure, I'll give you that. But if nothing's happened because of it, what do you have to report on? Just wondering. Guys, don't make a big deal out of nothing. It's an earthquake. Get over it. Go back to reporting on the fact that NASA's ended. Did anyone know that? That NASA was, like, ending the shuttle missions? I had no idea. Maybe the news should stop reporting on a 5.9 earthquake that didn't do anything and start reporting on things like that. But that's just my 2 cents. Later. There's one last thing. Okay, so now I'm hearing about this Hurricane Irene or something. I saw something about it when I was going to check the earthquake stuff when it first happened. How come I don't know about that either? Am I just that out of touch? Or is the news as dumb as I think it is? I'll give you our email in the doobly-doo. And you can comment down below, down there. Or you can send us an email to let us know what you think. Just tell me, why haven't I heard about Hurricane Irene? And why am I still not going to be hearing about it? Because of the freaking earthquake, where nothing happened! Anyway, I'll see ya.
Earthquakes!